fly fishing lessons in this like French. She was the head of the legal department of New York City, and her husband is a musician. Was a musician when retired, and they've been fly fishing for 25 years. So they took me out on a tour. It's actually the median I live in terms of and they try to teach. They try to you know, probably like 10 years ago, I went up to it's like a really kind of, it was, it's like now, it's center, up there.
Well, I mean, I think that's all right. Are we on?
Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you all for coming. I have a few things to say before we get right into it. Oh, the mic. Sounds good? Welcome, all of you. Thank you for coming to the Grolier Club. Thank you for coming out on Bloomsday. I know you had lots of other plans to go to Irish pubs and enjoy yourself. That can come after that. We're delighted you're here. This is an unusual event for us. We haven't done this kind of thing before. This is a pub-like atmosphere. This is the Grolier pub. The bar is open. There's Jameson, there's Guinness, as you know. And during the performance, if you get thirsty, please go over. Okay, let me get right to it. I have a little ground to cover. I'm Sandy Neubauer with Alan Klein, my co-curator, my old friend Alan Klein, my co-curator. We have curated this exhibit that you see around you called Risings, the Irish Literary Revival and the Making of a Nation. If you want, afterwards, you can have a peek. It runs till July 25th, so you can come back, take your time. This evening of traditional Irish music is presented by the Grolier as part of its festival events in coordination with the exhibition, and also presented by our good friends, the Irish Arts Centre. If you want, have a glance at the exhibition, and if Irish performance and culture inspires you, the way it will, do visit the Irish Arts Centre, and like Alan and me, even become members. They have events like this all the time. It's an extraordinary organization. By the way, next Thursday, here in this hall, June 25th, we have a special reading of the acclaimed Irish play Inside the GPO, adapted for us by the playwright Colin Murphy, who will be here along with an Irish director of a renown from Ireland, and an excellent Irish-American cast and crew. Free and open to the public, so sign up now if you want to get in. Now, Bloomsday. It's a particularly special day in the calendar of Draisians all over the world, Draisians like yourselves. You all know the setting for James Joyce's little children's book, Ulysses, which runs at 732 pages until June 16, 1904. Each episode has a particular time and place, and around this time of day, it happens to be the Sirens episode, and Leopold Bloom has stopped at the Orleans Hotel Bar and has himself not Jameson, not Guinness, but ginger beer. Anybody wants one can have one. Now, unfortunately, he is agonizing at the time over his thoughts that his wife Molly, at that very moment, might be home in bed with a man named Blazes Boylan. So cue the booing. The episode is full of flirtatious barmaids and operatic singing. Music becomes words, and words become music. Joyce and music are inseparable, of course. He couldn't see very well, but he could very much hear. We've tried to create the ambiance of a traditional Irish music session here with Guinness and whiskey, if not full ginger beer, an air of conviviality as we hope what we're after, so we are genuinely lucky and delighted to have enticed true professionals in traditional Irish music to the Grolier. They've sat in on countless sessions and are playing here together, not for the first time, and they've played quite a lot together in individual duos and so forth. Let me present them. First, our leader of the pack, Cashel Blake Day-Lewis. He is on fiddle. As mentioned in the Book of Kells, you can't have a trad session without a fiddle. No, it's not in the Book of Kells. Not in the Book of Mormon either. We also have Ursula Garry on flute. Matt Stapleton on guitar. And behind me, blocking him, is Isaac Alderson on the uilleann pipes. A quick word about the pipes. Obviously, you know Scottish bagpipes, full of deafening braggadocio. But these pipes are far better. Now, according to my friend Claude, unlike most double reed instruments, the uilleann pipe reeds must be crafted so that they can play 2 full octaves accurately without the fine tuning allowed by the use of the player's lips.
Accurate.
So, these are, technically, the most demanding pipes to play in the world. And for good cause. The uilleann pipes sound is far softer and sweeter than those of those damn Scottish pipes. You're in for a treat. Without further ado, on behalf of myself and Alan, our executive director of the Grolier called Declan Kiley, the great people at the Irish Arts Centre, welcome to Risings, welcome to Bloomsday, welcome to the Grolier Club, and please welcome Cashel and players.
echo Sandy's thoughts. Thank you so much to the Grolier Club for having us. It's a real pleasure to be here and to play music with each other. And can everyone hear me?
No.
Yeah. No.
That's why we have a microphone.
For the teacher.
The home audience. Everyone hear me now?
It's Christmas lights right now. Here we go.
Hello.
Yes.
So thank you to the Grolier Club for having us, to Sandy Neubauer and Alan Klein for curating this wonderful exhibition, and to my fellow musicians, Matt, Isaac, and Ursula. It's really lovely to play with all of them, and I'm grateful for this opportunity and the ones we've had so far in pubs around the city. So we've just played a few jigs, a couple of jigs for you, and that's usually followed by reels, just for a bit of variety. That's what we have for you now.
Right.
Jenny's wedding.
And then what after that?
Flogging, so G, D, G, and D. It's great as a last tune because it kind of goes. For jigs, try Dusty Windowsills. A minor or A major.
Thank
Oh, okay.
A few weeks ago, I was playing.
Into the mic.
Thank you. A few weeks ago, I was playing with these lovely people, and the edge of my bow caught the lip of a full pint of Guinness. Just into my lap.
Like if you had to say a percentage, it was 99% in the lap.
And some of it got, of course, eventually onto the floor. But thankfully, I was playing, so the fiddle was unharmed. But since then, I've been very careful around those and liquid and really anything.
But Cashel took it like a champ.
He kept playing.
In fact, attempted to continue to play. Like, wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
Playing the set that we were in the middle of. And eventually, one of us had to be like, "We can stop. It's okay."
Kindly, Matt, it's fine.
Let's get you cleaned up.
So when that happened, we were playing these two hornpipes that we're about to play.
Remove your glass.
Can we break the curse?
We'll try and break the curse. The Taylor's Twist and Dunphy's D and G. I'm dry.
Cool.
Sure.
Maud Miller, Scotch Mary, and Trip to Dark. So G, sort of C, and D.
yesterday that a friend of his calls it the 3 blind mice ending. Now we'll have a song from Matt. Matt, you should introduce that.
Yeah. We'll mix it up a little bit. We'll have some lyrics now, so you don't have to invent your own. So this is going to be a song. It's called Matt Highland, Hyland. If anyone wants to look it up later. So this one, star-crossed lovers. But I figured I'd sing a song that has a happy ending. It's, I think we need more happy endings these days. Although the next did just win. Yeah, I should just sing that song. I also didn't do my vocal warm-up, so just allow me to do that real quick. There we go. There was a Lord lived in this town who had a lovely handsome daughter. She was courted by a fair young man who was a servant to her father. And when her parents came to know place for they'd sent him on the island, the maid she knew her heart would break had she to part with young Matt Highland. So straight away to her love she goes, into his room, into a waiting. Arise, my love, and awake. This very night you will be taken. I overheard my parents say, this very night they will transport you. So arise, my love, and awake. I wish to God I'd gone before you. Oh, must I go to her, he said. Oh, must I go without my wages? that song from, well, a number of people, but especially there's some great recordings. There's a great song collector and performer named Frank Hart. H-A-R-T-E, so long as I'm in the habit of spelling last names working. Look him up.
Some reels. Mayor Harrison's Fedora. And Johnny Cronin's.
G?
Minor G.
you very much. Well, Sandy spoke a little bit at the beginning of the concert about this instrument that I'm playing, which is called the uilleann pipes, the Irish bagpipe. And I think he did an excellent job of summarizing the instrument. I could certainly go into greater detail about how it works and why things are the way they are. But I think, the main point that I like to make is that, people ask me what the difference is between the bagpipes, the Scottish bagpipes, and the uilleann pipes are. And I find that the most succinct way to summarize it is that, well, the uilleann pipes are a musical instrument. That's the main difference. We could talk about the details, but that's the main difference. So I'm going to play a slow air, which there's a tradition in Irish music of playing instrumental versions of songs that are called sean-nós songs. Sean-nós means old style. And these are typically songs with lyrics in the Irish language that are sung in kind of a free form. They're not in a meter. And they're very beautiful, haunting melodies. And so we also play instrumental versions of them. So this is one that I learned from the playing of the great piper Liam O'Flynn, who really brought the instrument to new places, starting with the Irish folk revival in the 70s. He was part of a really amazing group called Planxty, which some of you might know. And amazing group. And anyway, I learned this from a recording of his, and it's called Traveling Through Blarney. And I hope you enjoy it. Might take a second to tune if that's okay. As the temperature changes, these things get a little cranky, so apologies in advance.
Is there really something called a drone? Is that part of the uilleann playing?
Yeah, I have I can switch them on and off. There's an optional drone which it plays that constant pedal tone.
Amazing.
But yeah.
How can we follow that?
Thank you, good night.
Time for a break. I really have to work. So I think I'm going to play some slip jigs. The humors of Derek Sand and the Winnie Eagles of Limerick. There are lots of tunes about places. I've never been to Derek Sand, but I know the tune, so I feel I have some portion of it. So those two tunes. Garry. But we got one more jig that we thought might be appropriate to finish off the night. It's called Dr. O'Neill's, and I got it off an album by Dolores Keane, who recently passed away, and it's hopefully a way to remember her and the impact she had on traditional music.
Excuse me. We need an intermission. Sorry, we need an intermission.
Last one.